name is Paul Sethi. I'm an orthopedic sports medicine surgeon in Greenwich, Connecticut. Anterior cruciate ligament tears can be devastating injuries. While most athletes who undergo surgical reconstruction can expect to play sports at a high level, our focus today is on the prevention of these injuries. The video and the exercises that we will present today are based on the work from the Santa Monica Orthopedic Group and their PEP program, as well as Dr. Timothy Hewitt and his program in Cincinnati. Today you'll see Katie DeAndrea, a high school athlete who tore both of her ACLs and had reconstruction on both sides, Jake Longo, a high school athlete who tore his ACL twice in the same knee, and Peter Phillip, an experienced physical therapist with a wealth of information about ACL prevention and rehabilitation. It is our hope that you'll watch this video carefully, learn the exercises, and incorporate them into your daily routine so that you can avoid an ACL injury.
Warming up and cooling down are a crucial part of a training program. The purpose of a warm-up section is to allow the athlete to prepare for activity. By warming up your muscles first, you greatly reduced the risk of injury. Jogging line to line. The purpose is to allow the athlete to slowly prepare themselves for a training session while minimizing the risk of injury. We will be educating the athletes on a good running technique. The hip, knee, and ankle should maintain straight alignment without the knee caving in or the feet whipping out and around the side. The instructions to your athlete would be to complete a slow jog from one point to the other point. Shuttle run. Start in an athletic stance with a slight bend at the knee. Lead with the right foot, sidestepping, pushing off with the left foot. While you drive off with the back leg, be sure that the hip, knee, and ankle are in a straight line. The shuttle run can also be utilized as an agility drill. Set up 4 cones. Have your athletes start at the first cone, lightly jog towards the first cone, plant a foot as they push to come back to the starting cone. When they come to the starting cone, they should push off that, plant the foot, push firmly into the ground, and move towards the second cone. When they reach the second cone, they should plant their downside foot, returning back to the beginning, and repeat until all cones have been met in this sequence. Backwards running. The purpose is for continued progressive warm-up while engaging the hip extensors, also known as the hamstrings. Make sure that the athlete lands on his or her toes. Be sure to watch for locking of the knee joint. As the athlete brings his or her foot back, make sure that he or she maintains a slight bend in the knee. The calf stretch. The purpose is to stretch the calf musculature of the lower leg. Instruction to the athlete. Stand leading with your right leg. Bend forward at the waist and place your hands on the ground, forming a V with your body. Keeping your right knee slightly bent and your left leg straight. Make sure that your left foot is comfortably resting on the ground, reaching for the toes until a gentle stretch is felt. Quadricep stretch. The purpose is to stretch the quadricep muscle of the front of the thigh. Instruction to the athlete. Place your left hand on your partner's shoulder. Reach back with your right hand and grab the front of your right ankle. Bring the heel towards the buttock. Make sure your knee is pointed down towards the ground, keeping both knees together. Do not allow the knee to wing out to the side, and do not bend at the waist. Hamstring stretch. The purpose is to stretch the hamstring muscle of the back of the thigh. Instruction to the athlete. Sit on the ground with your right leg extended in front of you and your left foot curled into the thigh, bent at the knee. With a straight back, try to bring your chest towards the knee. Do not round your back. If possible, reach your hands down towards the toes and pull them up towards the head. Otherwise, place 2 hands above the knee and lift your chest forward. Inner thigh stretch. Purpose is to elongate the muscles of the inner thigh, the adductor group. Instruction to the athlete. Remain seated on the ground. Spread your legs evenly apart. Slowly lower yourself to the center with a straight back. You want to feel a stretch in the inner thigh. Hip flexor stretch. The purpose is to elongate the hip flexors of the front of the thigh. Instruction to athlete. Lunge forward, leading with your right leg. Drop your left knee down to the ground. Place your hands on top of your right thigh and lean forward with your hips. Walking lunges. The purpose is to strengthen the thigh, hamstring, and gluteal muscles. Instruction to the athlete. Lunge forward, leading with your right leg. Push off with your right leg and lunge forward with your left leg. Drop the back knee straight down. Make sure that you keep your front knee over your ankle, controlling the motion so that your ear, shoulder, and hip move in a perpendicular line towards the ground. Do not allow the spine to sway. Always maintain a light degree of contraction in your abdominal muscles. Russian hamstrings. Purpose is to strengthen the hamstring musculature. Instruction to the athletes. Kneel on the ground with your hands at your hips. Have a partner hold you firmly at your ankles. With a neutral spine, abdomen tight, chest up, lean forward with your hips. Single toe raise. The purpose of this exercise is to strengthen the calf musculature and to increase balance. Instruction to the athlete. Stand with your arms at your side or your hands on your hips. Bend the left knee so that the two knees are parallel. Maintain your balance. Slowly rise up on your right toes while maintaining abdominal tension so as not to fall. Lateral hops over cone. Purpose is to increase power and strength, emphasizing neuromuscular control. Instruction to the athlete. Stand with a cone to your left. With both feet comfortably below you, hop over this cone, softly landing on the balls of your feet. And during your landing, you want to absorb body weight until you explode back up and over the cone, repeating to and fro. Forward and backwards hopping. The purpose is to increase power, strength, emphasizing neuromuscular control. The instruction to the athlete. Stand facing a cone with your feet comfortably underneath you. Pull yourself into a squatting position, explode up and over the cone, softly landing on the balls of your feet, allowing your body weight to be absorbed, first through the ankle, knee, then hip, all the while moving, exploding, but then back up, over the cone, and repeating. Repeat 20 times. Single leg hops over cone. Purpose, to increase power, strength, emphasizing neuromuscular control. Instruction to the athlete. Hop over the cone, landing on the ball of your foot, bending at the ankle, knee, and hip. Repeat to and fro, left to right, all the while maintaining fluidity of movement. Repeat this 20 times.